In February 2011, I quit smoking after 25 years. I quit smoking for a couple reasons. The first reason was that I was out of breath all the time. The second reason, I had become overweight. And the third reason is in the fall of 2010, I was at the doctor's and I was informed that I had high cholesterol and I would need to take medication from then on. The first two reasons I was aware of for quite a while. The third reason, the doctor's reason, really scared me. And I asked the doctor, what can I do that will make it so I don't have to take this medicine that I don't want to take? And he said, you need to quit smoking, you need to eat healthy, and you need to start exercising, preferably cardiovascular exercises. So I did exactly what he said. I stopped smoking a couple months later. I eat healthy now, and I started doing cardio exercises. So 3 years ago I couldn't breathe. Nowadays I do cardio exercises all the time. And this coming weekend I'll be doing my fourth 10+ mile Tough Mudder race. The condition I was in is a condition very common in this country. Too many people smoke, our diets are horrible, we're very unhealthy, and we're very overweight. Many of these problems can be fixed simply by doing cardiovascular exercises as little as 3 times a week. Today I'll be talking to you about a very important subject, a very important problem in this country today. The health of the nation is in a bad situation. I'll give you some statistics today that show you the change of the health of the nation over the last few decades. I'll give you some statistics and facts about the health of the people today. Then I'll offer a simple solution to you and leave you with a simple choice of an action or an inaction. As I said a moment ago, I'll be sharing some facts as well as some statistics to illustrate the problem we face today. I'm certain that most of you are well aware of the condition of the health in America today. In a report titled Health, United States 2012 by the National Center for Health Statistics, heart disease is now listed as affecting 12% of the population over the age of 18 in this country and 30% of the population over the age of 65. Now, heart disease can be linked directly to high cholesterol, smoking, and obesity, as well as some other things. But high cholesterol is reported in this country in 13.6% of the total population. Now that number is actually down a little bit, but in contrast to that, the prescription use of statins to control high cholesterol have gone up in a greater amount than the decline of high cholesterol in this country. And that information is provided by the CDC. The American Heart Association reports that in 2013, 23.9 million children in America are overweight or obese, and that of them, 12.7 million are actually obese. In the same year, 154.7 million adults are overweight or obese, and 78.4 million of them are actually considered obese. Now, this trend indicates that there are 5 times more people overweight or obese in this country today than there were in 1973 or 1974. It'd be very easy now to continue providing statistics, but I hope you get the point. The problem is very serious. The good news is that with just a few changes, we can dramatically change these statistics. We can change this pattern by improving our diets, by not smoking, and by doing cardiovascular exercises. The exercise I'm talking about in cardiovascular exercise is an exercise where you elevate your heart rate and you keep it sustained up for a sustained period of time. This can include brisk walking, jogging, tennis, racquetball, or those crazy workout DVDs you see on TV. Benefits can be seen by keeping your heart rate elevated for at least 30 minutes, up to 3 times, or as little as 3 times a week, excuse me. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get. Fitness Gathering has compiled a list of benefits to cardiovascular exercise that include a reduction in blood pressure, an increase in the good cholesterol or HDL cholesterol, a decrease in total cholesterol, and an increase in aerobic work capacity, or the amount of work we're able to do with the oxygen that we intake, a decrease in the symptoms of anxiety and depression, as well as increased heart function. These are just some of the benefits that exercise provides, but if you add them all together, it makes a huge difference. As I said earlier, I've been doing cardio exercises for about 3 years now. I do a pure cardio workout 3 times a week for about 30 minutes, and I jog about 6 times a week from 40 to 100 minutes each day, depending on what time I have. 3 years ago, I couldn't have jogged a quarter of a mile, but now I get outdoors and I can jog 3.5 to 8 miles every day without a problem, and I feel great. An increase in cardio exercise can bring great things. An increase in activity by adults will get their children interested in activities and get them away from the video games and outside participating. The results of increased activity will decrease our dependence on prescription drugs, and it will reduce the healthcare costs associated with obesity in America. Activity gets people outdoors, interacting, and brings a better sense of community. So just to recap a little, I've shared facts and statistics listing out the health problems in America today. I've shared information on what we can do to change this, cardiovascular exercise. I've shared my story of how cardiovascular exercise has improved my life, and I've attempted to share a small vision of what life could be like after. The information is there for us. The question is, what are we going to do with it? I'm going to close tonight with a quote from the movie Shawshank Redemption. We can either get busy living or we can get busy dying. It's up to us. Thank you.